Hashmark Sports and the FYO crew. Boys, welcome yourself into the program. Oh, Tate got the camera on.
Yes, sir. What's up, boys? What's up, boys? Another beautiful night. Another beautiful night.
Ready?
Are you allowed to use a player in your background that ain't there no more? Is that what we're doing?
I'm allowed to use a champion.
Left your team for better pastures.
His golden years were in San Diego, and we all know that.
For sure. His first year in LA was pretty dope. He played in Baltimore?
Yeah. Isn't that where he went afterwards?
No, he went to the Rams immediately.
Did he? Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Who went to the Ravens after? Someone went to the Ravens after their fucking
Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas.
Yeah, he fucking injured his knee. Got flipped. Was he flipping off the crowd or what was it?
Well, he got released like immediately too after like 40. Pretty much Antonio Brown, except he played a couple of games.
Dude, whatever happened to Cam Chancellor, man? He kind of flamed out.
He retired. What do you mean flamed out?
Well, how old was he when he retired?
How dare you disrespect my man Cam Chancellor? He was like 26 maybe. He wasn't old, bro.
You guys are doubting my NFL intellect because he went from the Chargers to the Ravens.
Did he go to the Ravens?
And because he played on the Ravens 2016 to 2018. Then he went to the Rams in 2019, retired in 2020, came back and won a ring in 2021.
Dude, nobody remembers those Raven years. No one. I don't know how you remember that. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, I'm like a fucking Rolodex sometimes.
I guess. That's something that's a weird thing to know.
So you guys are in logo wear. I'm glad you guys are ready for tomorrow.
Repping.
You guys don't even work.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we don't even work. Yeah,
you guys don't even work tomorrow.
It's not a 9 to 5, Brian.
No. We're about to dominate Apex after this too.
The only one working tomorrow is not in logo wear right now. I hope if we ever make it, you guys just still wear logo wear just for the funsies of it.
Yeah, they'll ask for all the polos back, and I'll say, fuck you.
Fuck you.
I earned these polos.
FYP, fuck your polos. These are mine.
Yeah.
Still waiting on my goddamn polos. I want you to know that. Still waiting.
Man, that's upper management. I'm just low level.
Dude, they got polos for that 6'6" monster they just hired, but
that's just a bed seat. Centerville hired someone who's 6'7".
What?
He's six. Yeah. He's literally a 6'7" Jason. It's kind of crazy.
Eric said that him
very
and Jeff
similar.
could take me and Dylan 2v2
in a fight.
No, basketball.
Oh,
both
even more absurd.
Wrong, yeah, both equally wrong. I shook his hand today and I said, "You're no baller." I could tell by a man's handshake.
Dude, Eric snatched a phone out of my hand, a customer's phone out of my hand today. About dropped him. He thought it was his phone. It's funny because they were the same case, but he snatched the phone out of my hand. About laid him out in front of a bunch, like everybody.
I don't blame you on that. I hate things being ripped out of my hands.
Absolutely worst thing.
Dude, imagine being 6'7" and working at a phone store. Like join a sport.
Join. Play at the Y. I don't know.
Very lengthy guy too. Very skinny, lengthy.
So you got some reach to him.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Bro,
he's long.
You can see him standing at the computers. He looks like Lurch.
He's a towering presence, bro.
I ain't scared of shit, but Jesus.
Dude, he weighs less than 200 pounds, so he's got to be like 180 pounds.
So I wanted to just bring up a couple of things before we go into drafting our defense. I think this one's gonna be a little tough tonight, guys. It's I feel like it's hard to get these young guns at defense because I think defense is one of those things you have to kind of grow into before you're good. So I think we could see a lot of maybe mid-20s in here for players as a start in your franchise. There's not too many that you're going to start with that are like 22, 23. There's going to be maybe some exceptions, but
yeah, I got a lot of 25-year-olds for sure.
I mean, I got some young guns, so
I'm just saying I fucking did not do as well on my research for this as other ones.
Fair enough.
So, but I wanted to. Did you guys read about this or see it on your like ESPN or something? But Jaguars fans were chanting "You sick fuck" to Deshaun Watson during the preseason game.
I mean, can you blame him? I mean,
just crazy, man. Like, I don't blame
him.
them, but like of all the fans, Jaguar fans should probably just keep their mouth shut. Like,
especially, because they're gonna be number one pick again, probably. So
here's the thing. Allegedly.
Allegedly. 30 women allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's like Bill Cosby with 500.
And he settled with 26 out of the 30. That's fucking good efficiency for a quarterback.
I will say he is going to get out of this fucking whole indefinite suspension.
What's his QBR on allegations?
Yeah. QBR on allegations is
120. 120. Got a 6-game suspension.
So yeah, that was the big thing. He also was like 1 for 5, 7 yards. They probably didn't play him much, They probably don't want to risk injury, like an ACL or something. He hasn't played in a couple of years, so looked a little rusty, but
he looked a little tight, man. I don't think he's getting his massages done. I think
he looked a little stiff, didn't he?
Yeah. You sick fuck.
Dude, the Browns playing him in the preseason is just a slap in the face of the NFL. Just a big FU right there.
Well, the NFL don't regulate, suspensions don't count for the preseason. So fucking Josh Gordon should be getting all kinds of fucking playing time.
Yeah, where's Calvin Ridley? He ain't getting a pass.
Lay off the weed.
Yeah, no shit.
Stephen A, boys.
Yeah. Leave it to him.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, that was just the thing that I wanted to talk about, was that Watson in the preseason's getting heckled and but Jaguars fans would not be saying that shit if they had Deshaun Watson on their team.
Yeah, definitely over Trevor Lawrence.
They'd be saying, "Oh, allegedly these things happened."
Trevor Lawrence was probably one of the most overrated college football players coming out of the draft.
I'm gonna say that he's still there. The verdict's still out on him. I don't think that he was overrated. I think he was a great prospect. I think that we need to see more out of him. I think he had a terrible head coach for his first coach in the NFL. We need to see if he is going to be, if he'll be, like, if it's going to be one of those things where did it ruin him enough, or does he have a coach now in Doug Peterson that is a quarterback's coach that can get him on the straight and narrow?
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. They did get Christian Kirk, but I was never a believer in Trevor Lawrence. Not even a little.
Who do you really even have, though, last year? I don't even know who his tight end was last year. Was it Mercedes Lewis or what? I don't even know.
I think he retired. Well, I mean, he had Shenault.
Shenault's not even.
He's all right. He's all right.
I don't even think he's the slot wide receiver right now. I think
he's their number one.
What?
He was their number one last year.
Yeah, he was. But this year they've got they got Christian Kirk, and then they got someone else in there. So he got relegated to like slot or number 4, basically.
Yeah,
so
they still got Marvin Jones too, which we'll see.
Marvin Jones, yeah, there we go. So he's gonna. I mean, he'll have weapons. They got him some. They got him a tight end.
ETN's a stud.
ETN is huge.
Yeah, ETN's got. I mean, he's done pretty good in the preseason. So he's got to hold up during the regular season. So
they got to figure out what they're doing with James Robinson if they're keeping ETN.
Oh, well, no, you can still. Well, with today's NFL, if you go down a running back, you got to have a good one behind him.
Maybe, but James Robinson seems too good to be getting half the carries, man.
Nah,
yeah, I think use ETN like in the screen game, and
that's what I was gonna say.
Those situations, yeah.
third down back. If he's good
Yeah.
enough, work him into the 50-50 role.
Maybe, but he was looking like he was running some people over too, and he's lightning. So we'll see. I don't know. I really like James Robinson, so I really hope they don't just kind of phase him out with ETN.
Yeah. So right now is also the greatest time of the year as well. It's the part of the year that I always kind of look forward to. Fantasy football. So fantasy football is right around the corner. I got a few drafts. I've got one this weekend. I've got one coming up. I think we're gonna set ours for Tuesday next week, so we can do my league draft, and then we'll talk about it on the show, and then we'll discuss our rosters and stuff. But you guys were in a league draft. What was it, last night?
Yep.
Yeah, it was last night.
What time do you guys end up drafting? Like 1 o'clock in the morning, or
Yeah, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. They finally figured out how to do the conversion on the
Time zones are
GMT.
tough.
time zones.
GMT.
This is what happens when you have a commissioner that I don't know.
He got voted out at the end.
What? He got voted out? Who's the commissioner now?
No, he's still, but next season, not him.
Next season they're gonna vote him out.
He's out. He's out.
Wow, you start a league and you get people to come and then they vote you out.
Most of the people are his family too, man. It's a dark
Wow.
world.
Kind of
Dark
funny.
world.
I was in that league last year and I just, I started I was losing to people that had like 30% or 40, 50, maybe I don't even know percent of their team was fucking Chiefs. And I'm like, I'm losing to these guys. What the fuck? I couldn't do it. And
What
plus,
are you about to do? You about to grade our drafts or something?
Yes, I'm going to grade your drafts. I have the rosters in my possession.
Oh wow.
Not that you guys didn't give them to me, but anyways,
A+. I'm an easy A+.
We'll see. But yeah, that draft. I took a sneak peek at Kyle or at Dylan's earlier, but I got a good glimpse at Kyle's. So let me just pull her up right here. We'll start out with your quarterbacks, or your quarterback. Your starting quarterback is Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Now,
I forgot you picked
I'm
him.
biased as a Raiders fan, but Derek Carr is going to surprise a lot of people this year. He's got a good offensive-minded coach. He's got the number one wide receiver in the NFL. He's got Hunter Renfrow in the slot who catches everything. He's got Darren Waller. He's got guys that can catch the ball in the backfield. I think he's gonna produce this year at quarterback. Solid pick for quarterback. What round did you get him in?
7.
Yeah, late.
7, late. That's good.
Great pick, dude. I agree.
7.
He put up numbers last year. Like he puts up numbers. And he's only going to put up more this year. I think it's a solid pick, and it was a late pick. So
I think it shows. It shows me the, I guess, round and pick. I guess 7th round, 6th pick. How many teams are in this again? 12, 14?
12.
12.
Yeah.
So you got him in the middle of the round, in the 7th round. Great pick, in my opinion. Najee Harris, young buck, good. I think he had a great, or not. He had a decent year last year with, especially the Steelers. They get down early and then they'd have to go into the passing game. Najee Harris was good in the passing game.
Dude,
He's
I think
a tough
he had
kid out of Alabama.
Yeah.
I think he's really good for your 2nd round pick. I think he's good. If you want to say something real quick,
I was shocked. I was shocked he fell to the 2nd round. There was a lot of QBs taken in this draft, 1st round, and I just thought that was
An absurd amount. Yeah, the most ridiculous thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
Mahomes was picked 2nd.
3rd round pick was Saquon Barkley. I think that's another pick that's very underrated. I think he's going to bounce back this year. Injuries have been a little bit the last couple seasons, but I think he bounces back this year. His offensive line's better. Good pick. Cooper Kupp was your first overall pick. Probably another solid year for him. I don't think he's going to get 1,900 yards like he did last year, but he's a solid pick. I don't. Why didn't you go running back? Was there no good running backs at that point?
I picked 6. I think I don't remember who the top running back was available because Dylan was before me. He picked Derrick Henry at 3. Jonathan Taylor was off the board. Joe Mixon was off the board, I think, right before me. And I saw Cooper Kupp sitting there, man. I don't know. I just think doesn't miss games. I mean, consistent.
For a wide receiver, he gets points.
He's the best.
Your other wide receiver was Terry McLaurin. I think he's very underrated. So you got a couple underrated guys here, which it's going to make or break your team. But McLaurin, he's reliable.
Wentz is going to help that guy ascend.
And then they've got that backup quarterback they got. Was it Howell? Or no, Howell's like third string, but then they got that Heineke kid too. He's I feel like any 3 of those quarterbacks will be able to get him the ball if something were to happen. You went with Kyle Pitts for your tight end. That was your 4th pick overall, or 4th round pick.
A little high for a tight end, but I think he's a tight end who could produce wide receiver numbers easily.
He had 1,000 yards last year. What's their sad about that? Maybe Mariota will use him a lot more.
He's the only one they got.
No, dude. Desmond Ridder is going to start for that team.
Drake London ain't going to be ready though, and. Ain't no way Kyle Pitts.
Oh, you mean Kyle Pitts? You mean Kyle Pitts? The only one they got? I got you.
Yeah.
So James Conner was your flex. I think that's a good pick. I don't think he'll probably get a majority of the shares, but I don't think he's gonna be like a bell cow back too far into his career to be a bell cow. But and then
I thought he was good just because Saquon has that big question mark with availability, so I just thought I picked him up pretty early too.
Yeah, it says you got him in the 6th round. You got him before you got Carr. Kickers, no one gives a fuck about. Defense, you got the Chargers, good pick up there. Young defense, Bosa, Derwin James. The guy that they got in free agency,
they got Khalil Mack, J.C.
Jackson. That's who I was talking about. And then you got, I feel like your bench, the first player on your bench is Devontae Smith. I feel like he could go into your flex spot easily.
For sure.
Chase Edmonds, he's somewhere in the depth chart on what?
RB1 in Miami.
Is he RB1?
Oh, for sure.
What happened to Gaskins?
Doesn't matter. Chase Edmonds, the only reason he wasn't a big pick is because he was hurt the first half of the season.
Treylon Burks for Tennessee, pretty good. Devontae Parker, pretty good. He's with New England now, so we'll see how they use him. Bill Belichick's going to be running the offense. Apparently, they don't have an offensive coordinator, so we'll see how they use him. Carson Wentz, I think we're hoping that he don't get beat out by Heineke or something. And then we got Matt Breida at your last bench spot. So overall, pretty good team. A few players that are gonna make or break you, I think, but it's a good solid core. Now we'll go on to Dylan's team.
Before you jump there, I'm just gonna jump in real quick. The Carson Wentz disrespect needs to stop. It's unbelievable.
No, I'm not disrespecting him. I just think that he's
trash.
He's not trash. That's so ridiculous. The fact that you said Taylor Heineke is beating him out, even has a chance to beat him out, is absurd. Taylor Heineke isn't good.
Indianapolis hated him, dude. Indianapolis didn't want him in the building.
Yeah, watch. Matt Ryan is about to run Jonathan Taylor in the ground. They're a pass-first offense now. Not going to be any better.
All right, Dylan. So let's start with your team. So we got Matt Ryan at quarterback.
Speaking of,
Who you just infamously was like, Matt
Nah.
Ryan. I think
Yeah.
Matt Ryan, the last couple seasons, the Colts have tried to they've tried to go veterans at quarterback instead of trying to get someone young and develop them. I don't know how it's going to work out. It did decently with Rivers. Wentz was kind of young, but still it kind of older. That he didn't work out for him. Rivers didn't do too bad. At all.
He did what was
Ryan,
expected.
same elite level, I think, as Rivers was. They're both good. Started to decline a little bit in their older age. But maybe Matt Ryan can have a resurgence here. Maybe he can do something similar to Stafford, but who knows? Your running back, Derrick Henry, pretty solid. Can't mess with him as much as I hate to admit it. He is getting older, though. He is getting close to 30, which unless you are Adrian Peterson, it affects you. So, yeah, Henry is a good pick. Chubb, solid pick, too. So you got good running backs, 1 and 2. Were those your first 2 picks?
They were.
Okay, solid first 2 picks. You got Jerry Judy. Now, Jerry Judy is a good wide receiver. He got hurt last year. He's going to be one of your guys that's going to be, in my opinion, a make or break guy because he could be boom or bust.
Yeah, so Jerry Judy was actually like the 4th wide receiver I picked. You'll see my first wide receiver pick down there. I just got him for week 1. I got him up
It doesn't show on yours. It doesn't show me where you drafted him. So
well, he was the 4th receiver I took. So I can tell you that.
Okay, Pittman. He had a pretty good year last year. He's been developing. Hopefully he keeps developing with Matt Ryan. Everett. Comes from Seattle. I don't think he was he ever that much of a stud in Seattle?
He wasn't. I just think he's going to be a good fit with Justin Herbert.
So I think anybody's a good fit with Herbert, though.
I think he is but Cook wasn't as great as I was hoping he'd be. I think Everett is better. I think he has a career year in San Diego this season.
I think Everett can stretch the field for sure.
For sure.
Cook's been a solid player everywhere, though. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, he fits in because he's speedy, but he doesn't do as good as I always think he should.
Then you got Jalen Waddle. I think Jalen Waddle is set to do well. He's going to be opposite of Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is going to draw a lot of attention over there. Waddle did really good last year. I think that's a good pick at your flex. Zerline is one of my favorite kickers, so I give you props to Zerline.
Yeah, man.
I always say Zerline.
I just call him Zerline. I like the name.
And then, oops. Okay, your bench. You got that sick fuck, Deshaun Watson.
I do, dude. I had to draft him because he was just sitting there, and I'm like, this guy, when he comes back, could be a top 5 quarterback with Amari Cooper. So,
you got Dobbins. He's probably gonna mix up in the backfield there in Baltimore. Etienne, he's gonna be boomer bust. Not really bust, I don't think, but he could be really high in points, or he could be one of those guys that just is in the passing game and gets up points. We'll see as the season goes on. Something could happen to Robinson, but I think having Robinson and Etienne is a good 1-2 punch for them. I think the Jaguars might surprise some people this season with the way they play.
I'm curious to see Etienne and Lawrence's collegion, I guess. They used to play together in college, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Then you got Stefan Diggs on your bench too, which
he was my
said
first.
You got him in the later rounds too, right?
No, he was my first wide receiver.
Oh, he's
just not in because he's going up against the Chargers week 1, and Jerry Judy's going against Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good switch around there. Amon St. Brown. I think that kid's gonna be a stud for Detroit. They got 3 damn good wide receivers there in Detroit, so I think they're gonna surprise some people too. And then you got the Raiders defense, which I'm a Raiders fan. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to be middle of the pack in defense, but they've got Max Crosby and Chandler Jones to put pressure on the quarterbacks, and then hopefully maybe throw some interceptions, hurry them up, make them make bad decisions. Never know. You are in the same division as Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, and Herbert, Russell, and Wilson.
This could be the greatest collection
Herbert,
of
Russell Wilson,
quarterbacks.
Herbert, Mahomes, and Wilson.
This is the greatest collection of quarterbacks in a division probably of all time. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy how good every one of them is.
There's divisions where Carr would be the number one quarterback, in the NFL
for sure.
So even if I don't feel like he's the fourth best overall quarterback in that division.
It's close, dude.
I feel like it's very tough. But yeah, that's your guys' teams. Dylan, I think yours is you got boomer bust at quarterback for with Matt Ryan. Derrick Henry and Nick Chubb are great running backs. Your wide receivers are solid. Your flex options are good. I give you guys both a B+.
I'm going fucking 15-0.
All right, let's get into our fucking show.
Let's go.
Let's go with our defense. Okay, so tonight we are drafting our defense. We are going with a 4-3 defense. That means 2 defensive ends, 2 D tackles, 2 outside linebackers, 1 middle linebacker, 1 cornerback, or 2 cornerbacks, 1 free safety, 1 strong safety. We did our randomizer at the beginning of the night. I ended up winning the randomizer. We have defensive end. The draft order will go defensive end, defensive tackle, defensive end, outside linebacker, middle linebacker, outside linebacker, corners, free safety, strong safety, and then other corner. So yeah, that is right?
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, that's 11. Okay, I was making sure.
Yep, you're good. You're good.
Make sure I had everything right. So I did win the
coin flip, pretty much.
The coin flip. So I will be picking first, and I'm gonna go with Chase Young.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think Chase Young, young guy. Feels like he's been in the league a while, but very good off or a defensive end edge.
Crazy potential.
Crazy potential. Yeah, I think he's a great pick. And like I said, some of these guys are going to take they've taken a minute to develop, but he is a guy that I do think is a very solid pick at number 1 for defensive end.
Yeah, well, but yeah, dude, he's 23, man. So
yeah.
Nick Bosa is gonna be my defensive end.
Of course.
For sure. I think that's another great pick. 24 years old. Really the leader of that 49ers defense. You take 49ers defense. I mean, I know Fred Warner's there, but Nick Bosa is like the engine of that team. So that's my pick.
That was who I was gonna pick, honestly. If I was
gonna go Chase Young. If you went Bosa, I was going Chase Young. So I was either way.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna throw a curveball straight at the beginning. And this might be a heart pick, but judging by what he did in college, I can't imagine he's not gonna be one of the top ends. It is Agent Hutchinson. Dude, he's a rookie, young. He killed at Michigan. I mean, and he's my pick. I mean, he's gonna be the best end quickly.
On the Lions? On the Lions?
No. Oh, dude. Like, I'm trying to think, man. His speed is just incredible. I think he'll be better than Nick Bosa in 1 to 2 years.
You're going with a guy straight. I mean, I think he does have.
I get it, man. It's dynasty. You're building a team for the future.
Yeah, and I predict him in his first 3 years he'll be better. He'll be the best. His 3rd year in the league, he'll be the best defensive end.
All right, I had to put our names and players in. So that was the first round. Chase Young went first, Nick Bosa, and Aiden Hutchinson. So our next pick is the defensive tackle. So defensive tackle is number 2. So Kyle, you are next to pick your franchise D
I'm going to
tackle.
go with a young stud out of New York. I'm going to go with Quinnen Williams.
Yeah.
24 years old. Has a really, really bright future. He gets better every year. That's an easy pick for me for the future.
Okay.
All right. It's getting hard right off the get, bro, right?
Dylan told me he was going to go Aaron Donald regardless.
Dude, I'm not going Aaron Donald. I know I did say that, but no, I'm not gonna go him. I think man, it's a tough one. Because there's so many good tackles. I'm gonna go Jeffrey Simmons from Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
Dude, he was ranked. I just saw the rankings and he was like ranked in the 90s, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. He did tear his ACL. And I think that's why he kind of dropped in the draft too. But I think he's a great defensive tackle on the inside for Tennessee there.
Who'd you say?
Jeffrey Simmons from Tennessee.
25.
Yeah. Stud.
I'm interested, Brian.
Whoops, I put Quinnen Williams in my spot.
Yeah, you wish.
So I don't know why, but this place has DeForest Buckner as a defensive tackle. I thought he was a defensive end, wasn't he?
No, I think he's a DT.
He is a DT.
He's kind of old, though. He's like 28. He's 28.
28.
He's up
I'm
there.
thinking I might go DeForest Buckner, but let me see. I don't think there's not too many. Where did I go? I was there. Kenny Clark's old as fuck too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in the same boat. He's like 28
up there. Yeah, he's up there
as well. Vita Vea.
Vita Vea,
dude.
He's
there,
old
bro.
too, isn't he?
He's 27.
He's up there.
Is he 27? That's what I thought too. I do like Vita Vea. I think he is a pretty solid pick. I looked at Jonathan Allen. Chris Jones is old as hell. Cameron Hayward too. And then
Dude,
I think I'm gonna go with Vita Vea.
Good pick.
Vita Vea was a guy that I thought about before. I was kind of just like seeing if I could see someone in that list that was just, maybe younger, but like I said at the beginning of this show, it's so hard because some of these guys take a while to develop.
I think this position was probably my hardest one as far as trying to find somebody young. I had Christian Wilkins on my list at 26. He's 26. He plays for Miami. He's good, but I had Vita Vea. I thought Vita Vea would have been like my third. If I was third, I probably would have went the same. So
Christian Wilkins has not, I feel like he hasn't really produced as much as he should have.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion.
So Dylan's got defensive end?
No, he's got D tackle.
I do got DT.
Oh, okay.
This guy, he was hurt kind of his first year. I'm gonna go Javon Hargrave from the Eagles.
I like it.
Yeah, he's a little older. He is a little older. He's one of the older guys on the team. But he's still got potential. He was hurt, and I think he's gonna crush a lot of quarterbacks next season for sure. He is 29, but I like him in my team.
I'm going to go with Kenny Clark. He is 26. I thought he was older.
Oh, Kenny Clark's 26?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that's your second DT?
Yeah.
Oof.
And then what was your first guy you said, Dylan? You went Hargrave. Okay, I got you.
I went Hargrave.
Jeffrey Simmons and Hargrave are Dylan's too.
Jefferson. Yeah.
Yep, I got him. I just didn't. I thought I was like, did I write that down before I was looking at mine?
Dude, Vita Vea and Kenny Clark is a scary interior.
I tell you what, I almost went with sometimes because I'm building. I'm like sometimes I want a veteran presence. And I think what was in my wide receiver core, I think maybe McLaurin was my oldest, and he was like 26. But like, I mean, Aaron Donald. I mean, defensive tackles seem to play forever. I think, and they play a long time. But
I'm gonna go with. Definitely turned me away from Christian Wilkinson, that's for sure. I'm gonna go with Jonathan Allen. He's 27, so he's a little seasoned on the line, but he's been productive and he's a very consistent defensive tackle. So
fair enough.
I think he started out as an end, but he's moved into the interior after a while.
Jonathan Allen, or like that D line for the Washington Commanders, is very, very scary. So yeah, I'll
tell you what.
Hard to
switching back. So Hargrave, swap him out. I'm actually gonna swap him out. I'm gonna change it up. I'm going back. I'm swapping it out.
You can't.
I want Jordan Davis. Davis.
Hard no. Cannot do it. Cannot do it.
Davis, 22 years old, big man.
Nope.
Is he play for the Jets? Who's he play for?
He plays for the Eagles as well.
Gotcha.
They just drafted his ass. I'm excited to see him too.
Too late. It's too late.
Oh well.
We're back to number one for me. I picked both number one defensive ends.
You get lucky.
Damn. I'm gonna go with. You guys are probably gonna call me a homer for this, but I'm gonna go with Max Crosby.
Isn't he 30?
I ain't mad. No, he's
Max
24.
Crosby.
He's 24.
Max Crosby?
Is he young? I didn't know.
He's young.
Dude, he sounds like he's been in the league forever.
He looks like. Have you seen all the tattoos he's got on his?
Mason Crosby? Who are we talking
Yeah.
about?
Max Crosby for the Raiders. 24.
Oh,
Almost. Hey, he was neck and neck with TJ Watt for offensive rookie of the year or defensive rookie of the year.
I had him on my
he's
list,
24.
Man.
I think he's young, talented. He was a 4th round pick too, so he was very we got a steal in that guy. So
I'm not mad at that.
You're not mad at that because you're like, fuck. I mean, he picked somebody I don't care about.
He was on my list, bro.
Really? Oh, sweet.
he was bottom of the list. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay.
That's still top 6. Okay. Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Brian Burns from Carolina. I wanted to go with another guy, but this guy Brian Burns 2 years younger, so I'm going Brian Burns, pass rusher, to go alongside Nick Bosa. Deadly.
I want to say he started out at linebacker, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Brian Burns is 24.
Yeah.
He's 24.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I had a couple of his autos from collecting cards, and I just traded them, or I traded them or sold them. But I did have a few of his cards. I
regret that pick. I might.
Don't worry, dude. I know who I'm picking, and I'm happy you did take it, bro. So I'm gonna take Myles Garrett. I think that's a pretty simple. He's the best end in the league right now. 26 years old, still got a bright future ahead of him. Yeah, Myles Garrett. That's the pick.
It's a good pick. Right. It's a good pick.
For sure.
Oh, you know who our honorable mention should be? Big Snacks, Damon Harrison.
Kobe Dean.
No, dude, Damon Harrison, I wish he would have had a better career, dude. He was a William Penn alum, dude. That's my college.
I'm just gonna pick a whole Eagles defense. They got some young players in each position. Oh god.
All right.
Kyle walks away as soon as. Oh man. All right, Kyle. Outside linebacker, pal.
Oh, outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
Yeah, give me Micah Parsons then if I get first pick. 23 years old, absolute stud. Says he's going for the sack record this year. He could probably do it. He's gonna go down as not only a great Cowboy, but just one of the best outside linebackers. So that's an easy pick.
Dylan?
All right. TJ Watt. Thank you.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Thank you. Come again. I'll take TJ Watt. I was taking him from the get-go.
I'll take 4 years younger than TJ Watt.
That's fair, but I'm gonna take 22 and a half sacks that he's gonna get this year, break the sack record. It'd be 23 and a half, isn't it? Strahan got 23. Yeah. Give me 27? Yeah. Easy.
That really throws a damper in my picks.
Dude, that was an easy. Yeah, that was an easy one.
He's what, 27?
27.
Dang.
Damn.
See how this guy is. Oh shit. Fuck no. Shaquille Barrett.
Tell you what, look to the other side of Shaquille Barrett. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a little hint there. Look at the other.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Definitely do that, dude. He's the pick. I was going to pick him if I didn't take Watt.
Oh shit. How come I didn't think of that? Is he outside linebacker?
He's just a linebacker.
They are they're all three of those guys are fucking
Dude, the Bucks linebacking core might be the best in fucking football. Holy shit. Their linebackers are scary.
So fuck it. What is he? Is he outside or inside?
Who are you talking about? Yeah, he's left. He's left outside, bro.
He's outside.
I'm going Devin White then.
That's the pick. It was an easy pick. Easy pick.
Like I said though, some of these guys I'm like
Devin White's so fast. Dude, Devin White is a fucking missile to any ball carrier. He is so fast.
For sure.
Is it me? Is it me up?
No, it's me, pal.
No, you picked TJ Watt first.
No, I didn't. He picked Micah Parsons first. No, you picked Micah Parsons first.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, for sure.
It was you. I'm last. Okay.
Yeah. So I get the first and middle linebacker. I'm looking at it right now.
So, yep. And then first and middle linebacker is Dylan.
Yeah. Fred Warner. Best middle linebacker in the league. He's this defense rolls with him. You said Nick Bosa. Not true.
God dang it.
No. Fred Warner is
I said Nick Bosa was the engine, I guess. Warner's definitely the captain.
He's everything. He's everything for that team. He's the reason that 10-17 got to a conference championship. Yeah, Fred Warner is the pick. 24 years old, about to just crush everybody in this season coming up.
Is it me?
No, it's Brian. Me. You're last, bro. Yeah. This is easy one too.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to pull out my safety net on this one.
You're gonna have to. Yeah.
Is Junior Seau still playing?
Is he still breathing?
Oh shit! Somebody save me. Fucking Wagner's 31.
He is.
Am I gonna go with the guy that's gonna be traded soon?
Could. I hope he goes to the Lions. Oh man, I think that's a good.
Oh yeah, I'm going Roquan Smith, dude.
Ooh,
25 years
Kyle a good
old.
one.
God dang it.
You were going
That's-
Roquan, Kyle.
Yeah, I was going Roquan.
Oh, really?
I'm worried who you got because I pulled a blank on this. So the third guy I have is probably not somebody who anyone would have thought about, I guess. I don't know who you got.
Who would I pick?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and say your pick, and I'll tell you
All
who
right.
I would have picked.
Let me try to think of it real quick. Maybe I don't know who I'm skipping over that's a young up and coming.
He's young and he's very good. All pro.
Man, I'm going Miles Jack.
Yep. I knew that's who you're going to.
He is. I mean, I don't think of him.
Miles Jack's 26 years old. Yeah, I think he was just traded right as well to Pittsburgh, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
last
yeah.
year wasn't it?
Gonna be scary,
Or
bro.
was it this year?
We got Parsons rushing, and then I think Miles Jack is such a good coverage linebacker, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like him.
I think you should have went Darius Leonard there from Indianapolis.
Darius Leonard's a little old, man.
He's 20. No, he's not. He's 25 years old.
No, he's not.
Darius Leonard's dude. He's 25. I just looked.
You Google it.
I am. Dude, he's either. I'm pretty sure I saw he was 25 years old.
Because I swear I looked his name up and he was like 28.
$27, I guess.
27.
I guess.
That's not bad. You're
I'm
right,
still
though.
picking
He
him.
is 27 is not that bad.
I thought he was younger. Still, yeah, I would have went Darius Leonard there out of Indianapolis. Man. All right, who's next? Outside linebacker.
I am outside linebacker. Fuck. All these guys are old as fuck.
He's been looking like, who the hell am I gonna say?
It's
I
like
got a good pick. I hope you don't pick him.
You're probably gonna take my pick, I'll be honest, Kyle.
this guy. Let's see here. Fuck it, give me Shaq Thompson.
Bad. I like him.
He was a young guy. I had him in IDP leagues before, and he's done well.
How old is he?
28. But there's not much younger that are. In my opinion, I don't know.
Rashawn Gary, 24-year-old outside linebacker from Green Bay. I don't know. I feel like nobody talks about him. Dude's a stud. So that's my pick.
Gotcha. Oh. I think Kyle's gonna like this pick.
I might. If
I think
it's
you're
old,
going.
it's old Kenny.
It is old Kenny. It
Yeah,
is old
man.
Kenneth Murray. I like Kenneth Murray, man. He's a young gun too, and I think he's gonna be a huge dude. Him with Khalil Mack's gonna be kind of crazy. Gonna be kind of crazy.
He's a stud, dude.
He's
Like 20. I think he's only 23.
Yeah, he is. He's a young guy. Yeah, I can't, dude. I can't wait to see that Chargers defense. I can't wait to see that division in general, man. It's gonna be so good. Where we at?
I get first pick, right?
You get first pick corner.
Easy pick.
JC
Yeah.
Jackson.
It is easy pick, dude.
No.
It's
Well,
not.
I think it is. I think I'm going to go with Jair Alexander from Green Bay. 25 years old. Probably I'll give him top 3 cornerback in the league.
Yeah, for sure. Top 3? Man.
Yeah, I'm a huge, well, obviously Jalen Ramsey, right?
Yeah.
Number
Number
one.
one. Easy, yeah.
To be honest with you, Tre'Davious White is in my top 3. But
Close, bro. He's close.
So, yeah, Jair Alexander. Stud.
Yeah, you're. I am going to go. It's my pick, right? I'm not crazy here.
Mhm.
All right. Man, I was thinking Davis from Buccaneers, but I'm gonna go with Denzel Ward out of Cleveland.
Nice.
I think he's a shutdown corner, young gun as well. I mean, I think he's up there with Jair. I really do. I think they're both shutdown corners, and I think he's a great pick here.
You guys are probably gonna roast me for this pick, but I'm gonna go Trevon Diggs.
Ooh.
Trevon Diggs. I know
He's got to
sometimes
make up for that 28-year-old linebacker.
Yeah.
Hit and miss, bro.
Trevon Diggs is hit or miss, but he's only in his second year in the league.
He is.
I think as he matures, he's gonna be a great coverage and ball hawk corner that can shore up my secondary, you know.
Dude, he's a playmaker, man. Who cares?
Oh yeah, that's why he had what was it? He had like did he have 10 interceptions or something in his rookie year, or he had like an insane amount. He had 12 passes defended. He's around the ball. He gets his picks. You know, does he occasionally get burnt and roasted and stuff like that? Yeah, but you know, sometimes
see
it
a little
takes
D'Angelo Hall in him.
Kinda, man.
I feel like he used to get a lot of picks too.
He did, yeah.
Mhm.
You ball hawking.
Yeah, I think that he's a good he will develop. He could develop into, I think, in the next few years, one of the elite corners. I'm not saying it's gonna be next year, I'm not saying this year.
It might be.
You know, he's young.
Yeah,
so.
great too.
So
free safety. I'm gonna go he's a little older, 26 years old. I'm gonna go Buda Baker here. I think he's the best free safety. I mean, I don't think there's anyone that stands out more than him. He's just a feared guy and people don't throw at him.
Buda Baker.
Buda Baker.
Is it Brian?
Yep.
Let me see here. Oh.
There is one person I did think about, but I wasn't going to put him there.
I should. What about Harrison Smith?
Dude, he's an underrated.
He's old though, ain't he?
He is. He's underrated though.
Oh shit!
You gotta go.
That guy old as fuck.
I probably should have went this guy, but I didn't think about it.
Give me Xavier McKinney. He's 24 years old.
All right, Kyle.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I got two guys. I'm flipping back and forth with here.
Can I guess the two real quick before you throw them out?
Sure.
Is it Minka Fitzpatrick or Jesse Bates?
Minka's definitely one.
How old is Minka?
25.
25. Yeah, 25.
That's why I was thinking of him too. I know he's fucking. I hate talking good about the Steelers because my wife's a fucking Steelers fan.
Their defense about to be good again.
Oh yeah, they're fucking. They got young guys. He plays well in their scheme. Fucking hard-nosed player. It's
yeah, the fact that you said Jesse Bates makes me feel like my second pick is safe from everybody. So I'm gonna go Minka at free safety. Yep.
Gotcha.
That Steelers defense stacked.
Scary, huh? Jesse Bates is a free safety, by the way, man.
what?
I know.
You said your second pick was safe.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't really give a fuck if it's a free or strong safety. So
Okay, gotcha.
I think
I don't-
safety can play the other safety position.
Fair enough.
I don't think that falls under the linebacker defensive end category as much as that's my opinion.
Yeah, gotcha. And we're going with a strong safety. Is that you, Brian, or is that Kyle?
He did he pick his he didn't pick his free safety yet.
Am I first?
Or
on that
did he
one?
not? No, he
Oh,
did
no, he
pick his
did. I'm
free
sorry.
safety. Yeah,
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 I picked my free
you're first strong safety.
Oh, me?
No.
Definitely not.
Yeah, not you.
Definitely should go Jamal Adams, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That guy's old. Shit. It's some of these guys like he's probably old as fuck too. Yeah. Fucking Honey Badger's 30 years old.
Still the best strong safety, probably. One of the best.
Yeah, but ooh. How old is this guy? I remember him being a stud. Oh, give me Darnell Savage.
Okay.
Sweet. Silence.
Yep.
Was he on your list?
Nope.
No.
Definitely not the player I would have picked. I can say that much for certain. I think Kyle's gonna take who I pick here, though.
Is it me? So
Yeah, it is you.
I'm going Jeremy Chin
Okay, there we go.
from Carolina.
There we go.
24
Heads
years-
California,
24 years
tails
old.
Carolina.
Yeah, man. He's part of that really young, good Carolina defense. So I like him.
Gotcha. I'm going Antoine Winfield Jr.
Yeah,
out
that's
of
good.
Tampa Bay. Out of Tampa Bay. 24 years old.
Oh shit.
Only going up. And that Tampa Bay defense is stacked. And he's going to have a great season.
He was definitely on my list, right with Jesse Bates.
Yep.
All right, who is first for Dylan? Or wait, no, Kyle. Kyle is
Yeah.
and I am last.
Corner. And that's it right here.
Who's been said here? Okay, so I feel like I got a couple 26-year-olds on the list, but I feel like I have the second best corner in the game already. So I'm gonna go super young. I'm gonna go Jeff Akuda. I think this guy in Detroit is talented. I think he has a future. He's 23 years old. I like him learning from Alexander. I like Akuda here.
Mm-hmm. I don't get me wrong. I am a Lions fan. I don't think he stays healthy. Man. His 2 seasons can't play. He hasn't really played much. It worries me. I do like the pick. Don't get me wrong, but unfortunately, I don't think he stays healthy. That's my only issue with him. Oh man.
Hey, this is fan. I turn my injuries off when I make a franchise. I don't know about you guys.
Fair enough. Trevon Diggs was a good one, man. Really was.
I can tell you who my 26-year-olds were.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Marlon Humphrey and
Yeah, it's funny you said that. Yeah.
J.C. Jackson.
Yeah, definitely Marlon Humphrey from the Ravens, dude. Pro Bowler.
You going Marlon Humphrey?
I am 26-year-old man, and he's locked down again, man. I think him on the opposite side of Denzel Ward, they're going to be locking you down for the next 5-7 years. So
I know J.C. Jackson is at here, but
I think J.C. Jackson's cliff. I think he's about to cliff.
I'm gonna go with one of the best corners out there right now, age 27.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Jalen Ramsey.
Fair enough.
It's not too bad. I mean, he will probably
The only
age.
reason I did it is I feel like corners have
Short
not as bad
lifespans.
as running backs, yeah, but a shelf life. And I feel like 29 is pretty dangerous for a corner.
He's 27.
I know.
Yeah, he's saying going into the future.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know. I chose a 26-year-old, so I can't really say much more. But I mean, there's few like Jalen Ramsey, right? I mean, when you think Jalen Ramsey, you think like fucking Richard Sherman, and you think Revis, kind of.
Yeah.
He basically puts you on an island you just can't get out of.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows, man?
Like he's the best in the game. The Rams got the two best players at their positions, like Ramsey at corner. They've got Donald at tackle. So, it's like and they paid him a boatload of money to go there,
For sure. Dude,
he's not like Nnamdi Asomugha where they paid him a boatload of money and then he failed.
Dude, Bobby Wagner in that defense is going to be crazy. I think Bobby Wagner's such a good fit with Donald and Ramsey. It's gonna be a crazy defense. I think it's hard to not see the Rams repeating with the team they have. Cam Akers coming back healthy. It's going to be huge for them. And then replacing Robert Woods with Allen Robinson. I mean, they just haven't put a foot out of place. Their GM should receive a fucking lifetime contract.
You NFL savants, you guys, does anyone want back to back?
What?
Man, what?
Chips?
Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, surely. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Cowboys did.
The Broncos did.
Broncos did. Pretty sure Green Bay won like 3 in a row, the first 3 or some shit.
I think one of the Patriots Super Bowls was back to back, wasn't it?
Yeah, he missed out on the 3 because of Eli.
Yep. And that's the year they went 16-0.
Yep.
Oh
man. That's it. That's our teams.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a harder one, I think, this time because just because, like you said, there's so many of them that are young, but we haven't heard of them. The ones that are the 25 to 26 are the ones that you're really getting the best players out of, because I think it takes time on the defense. It takes time to
mature into the NFL defense is kind of crazy. Yeah, it takes a minute. Although
that's why guys like Parsons and guys like that are rare, man. That come out and just burst on the scene.
Did you guys see? I'm gonna talk about Madden real quick, but it kind of relates to this. Did you see the new draft? In franchise they have a generational player. Like you can draft a generational player.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick. You were talking about that, but cool. I didn't really hear about it.
They had to do something, man.
Yeah, but there's not one in every draft class, so you could go 4 or 5 draft classes without a generational talent. And I guess they also evened out the so like some draft class might be top heavy, like really elite talent, and then it just tapers down, or it could be like just everyone's decent, like a deep draft class. So because I watched one guy, he like the top player in that draft was like a 79, and then there was still like players that were 75 overall in the 5th round.
Imagine finding a generational player in like the 5th or 6th round. That'd be crazy.
I think where he found his generational talent was like in the 2nd round, I think.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
I mean, it happens though. You find players like that.
So how do you know is it like the superstar X Factor type stuff? It says that they're generational. How do they know?
I'm assuming it's just a scouting. I
think it's somewhere when you draft them. I think they got the hidden dev trait or something, and their overall right away. If their overall right away is like 80 to 89, I think they're generational. I don't know how exactly generational works, but that's what I understood.
When does that come out?
The 18th.
Yeah.
So
2 days.
2 days. We're gonna do a league, fantasy league.
I get too mad at if I were to play you guys and lose, I would be like so like cussing. And
I'm the type that goes. I'm the type that goes for it on 4th down. You guys don't want to play with me.
No, the truth is like I don't like to play against people because like it irritates me when I lose. and even if I'm losing to the computer, I'll start calling them fucking stupid and This is dumb bullshit.
Dude,
Fuck, I feel like
Dylan and his brother have scored both over 100 points in one game. Like combined, I think one time you scored so many points, the game stopped you. Like, didn't the game?
It stopped you. Yeah, it tells you. It literally sends you a warning that says, "Stop scoring. You're going to break the game."
And it was at college.
No, that was Madden.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, we played, but we did play like the full, like however many, the max length that game. But dude, it seemed like that's when defense in Madden just blew ass anyway, and you could put up as many points as you wanted. Yeah, I think one of the final scores of one of our Madden games one time was like 116 to 114.
Dude, one time me and Dylan, I think we played like 10 or 12-minute quarters probably, but we both our QBs had 1,000 yards in a game or something crazy like that. It was 900 and 1,000. It's wild.
Yeah,
college numbers, right?
Yeah,
for real. I think one time I rushed with 600 yards with Derrick Henry in one of the Madden. dude, it was like 40 carries, man. The guy
started on this guy on 2K, man. This guy on 2K,
I'm a monster.
Has beat me with one player before. Like Ray Allen had 140,
100 something, yeah,
something crazy.
I put up 100 points with 3 players against Tate 3 times. Ray Allen, LeBron,
one was
like
Alec
Burks.
Yeah,
Alec
Burks, dude. What?
Hit 43s in that game total.
Okay, so we were talking about Taylor Heineke earlier, right? You know how much Taylor Heineke threw in college in one game? What his most amount of yards was?
No, who did he play for?
Arkansas.
Old Dominion.
Okay. I gave him too much credit.
Anyways, single game passing record. He held it, but there's a new person that broke it. But how many yards do you think Heineke threw
at Old Dominion? It's got to be like 590.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say 6.
Up.
Somebody threw for more than 600 yards in a fucking college football game.
Yep.
650.
Higher.
Like D1.
750.
Under 750.
715.
721.
734 yards. Our 730 yards is what Taylor Heineke. Then Halliday, whoever this Halliday guy is. Oh, never mind. Houston's quarterback David Klingler. Maybe that was no. It was Halliday is who broke it. I don't know who it was, but
for Washington.
Connor Halliday was the one that broke it.
God, he threw the ball 89 times.
Jeez, isn't that crazy?
Shit.
I think isn't Barry Sanders the one that has the most rushing yards in a game?
I'm looking at passing. Sorry. Yeah, let me look here. I got it right here.
Nope.
No.
Samaje Perine had 427 yards. Ain't that fucking nuts?
Rushing yards in a season, though. Barry Sanders has about a mile.
Yeah, that dude
2,600 yards in 12 games. Oh my god. That's fucking absurd. Most games with 100 or more rushing yards.
That's more than 200 yards a game.
Sean Green has more games of 100 yards of more rushing in a single season. Wait, how the fuck is that even possible? Barry Sanders had to. Let me see this. I gotta see.
Yeah, if Barry did 26 and 12, that's more than 200 a game.
Dude, did he win? He won the Heisman, right? That has to be a Heisman.
Yeah, he won the Heisman.
Okay. Dude, he averaged 7.6 yards a carry.
Because wasn't he was like the backup, wasn't he? He was the backup until like his senior year. Yeah. And then his senior year, he because like most teams, they weren't even game planning for the lead running back. They were game planning for Barry Sanders. It was the craziest thing I ever seen.
Dude, he had 37 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, it's insane.
That is fucking incredible.
A 2-hour podcast. Way to go, boys.
Is it? Shit.
Number one podcast in the world.
All right,
we better
end this shit.
Absolutely. Is it 2 hours? Are we going on 2 hours?
We started a little late.
All right.
It's like it was 9:30, I think, when we started, so we all good.
Gotcha.
We all Gucci. Yeah. I wonder who. I'm gonna look up who was ahead of Barry Sanders on
Jim Brown. Motherfucker put Jim Brown.
Who was it? Thurman Thomas. Thurman Thomas was ahead of Barry Sanders, which
Fair enough, I guess.
Thurman
Yes.
Thomas is a tank.
Yeah,
he
that's
was a good running back. I wouldn't put him in my top 10, but he has a very good honorable mention there.
for sure.
All right, gentlemen, should we cut it tonight?
Yeah, we should probably end it there.
All right. This has been the boys, the FYO crew. Just saying, let's ride.
Let's ride, dude. Next week, next week, no matter what we talk about, we got to talk about this main event coming up. That's going to happen over the weekend next week. Usman, I'm waiting. I'm ready for Edwards.
Yep, no problem. I'm not doing my podcast until the kids start going back to school, and I can have my time to be out here and do my podcast, in peace.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that at some point in the draft. Yep.
All right, boys. You guys both have shitty teams, so maybe work on your NFL knowledge, and then we'll get back. We'll come back next week.
Well, when this goes up, which it'll go up Friday or Saturday, whenever, we'll put the teams up on Twitter and let people vote on them. So,
sick.
Does that sound good to you guys?
Sounds good, man.
I know that says end meeting. Where am I for as far as I think I have to full screen this maybe. Oh, there we go. Stop recording. There we go.
All right.
All right.